gist of all these experiences that you've had so far in your lives and all the lessons you've learned, what does it mean to be free to you?
One of the things it means to be free is that I'm not allowing myself to be bound by all the things that people say is the only way that you can do this. If I believe that, then I'm not free. Another thing that being free for me means that I am free from letting those who have messed up America continue to be in charge of defining America. I don't want to do that. I would not be free if I allowed those who have brought us to this kind of a place to define what America is about. So, on a certain level, tell me your first name again?
Giovanni.
Giovanni. On a certain level, Giovanni, as I was trying to say earlier, for me to be free always has these two parts, these dialectical, interactive parts. Free from something in order to be free for something. Like a guy who is on drugs has to get free from drugs so that he can be free for a new life. And I think that's very much what I see as being key, free from all the stuff that has kept us from being human beings. All the prejudices, all the ideas, all the ignorance. And then this opens us up to be free to discover what it means to be human. That for me is a great freedom. The freedom to discover who we are, what we're for, who we're for, and the freedom to keep asking those questions. What am I for? What do I exist for? You have to be free to be able to ask those questions and not taking anybody else's answers, but to struggle, keep struggling to find out what am I meant to be for. For me, freedom is both of those things. Breaking away from the bondage of past ideas that do not serve any helpful purpose, indeed are very often destructive, in order to create new ideas, to be free to develop things that do not yet exist.
Added to it is to break away from conformism, from accepting what's given to you, and asking questions. Always seek knowledge. Education, you can free your mind, you can free your soul, and then you can, as your responsibility as a human being, you go out there and be active in the community to free your people, free your community. Don't conform. Don't just, like Dr. Hardin was saying, don't just, stay with what you know. Invent new ways. Be creative. Create your own path. I think in order for me to ever achieve freedom, is not to only accept what I'm fighting for. I explained earlier that I fight for immigrant justice. Yes, it affects me personally, but in reality, I will never be free until my community itself is free. If I have a legislation that can benefit me, but at the same time, my community is still suffering, education, schools are closing down, then am I really free? Because unfortunately, the lack of real education has us where we're at right now. So, through the work that you guys have been doing, through the work that the organizers of this event have been doing, I think we are in the process, or in the right path to actually achieve freedom, but we have a lot of work to do. In reality, we have our free mind, but we need to use that free mind to become free in society.